What is up, everybody? We're here today with the 1987 Buick Grand National. I'm very excited to run this car. This car was the top of the game back in '87. It's got a 3.8 liter V6 turbo. Take a look at that. Here. Let's look at that engine. We drive a lot of cars, but still, this one has got me really excited. So let's just cut to the chase and get on that.
Alright, so now we're out on the road in the Buick, and I can say I am officially in love with this car. The power is only, well, according to the factory, it was only 245-ish from the factory. And whether or not that's true, a lot of these cars got caught with more power than they said they had, so you never know. This car also has a few mods on it. It has a downpipe. It also has aftermarket air intake, aftermarket intercooler, and a few other tiny little things, but nothing major that should really affect performance in a notable way. Other than that, this car is pretty much original. Yeah, sorry, that flagging down. We're actually filming this from two cars right now. So we actually have a Mustang that you're seeing right over there outside here that is filming from the back. So we're just trying to catch some extra footage before we burn out daylight, you know what I mean? So anyway, back to the GM. So the power is, as I would say, sufficient. And later on we're going to be showing you how much power this has and do a little burnout, but right now it might not be the best time to do that. The suspension in this car is, it's kind of hard to describe because with a lot of cars it's pretty simple. It's either a sports car, so it's sharp and firm and heavy, or it's a big boat like my Cadillac that we saw last week, and it just floats. This car, and a lot of cars in this general segment that are sort of larger cars but have huge amounts of power, it's really hard to describe the suspension because it's supple enough to take care of the little things, but it also is firm enough to sort of reassure you that your power is getting used. The steering response is actually surprisingly good. I get a little play here, but it's like a couple degrees, and even at that I'm feeling a little wrong wheels. So for a car of its age, which is 29 years, and for a car that isn't really meant to be a sports car, it's got a lot going for it in terms of performance. Driving this car on this road is probably the best place. We're up here on Santiago Canyon Road in Orange. I'll tell you how fast we're going because we might get in trouble there. But this road is absolutely a dream. It's just got some smooth curves, nice long runs, and it's absolutely a dream to drive this car up and down. You get that tiny bit of turbo noise, you get some great corners. It's absolutely sublime. I highly encourage you, if you ever get the chance to drive one of these, please take it. And honestly, these cars are a bargain now, so this car here has 128,000 miles, give or take. It's all original, aside from those few little mods. This seat is original, the carpets are original, paint is original, everything original, and it's just sublime. This car just performs. I put my foot in it, and you can see I just caught up to the Mustang again. No problem whatsoever, keeping up with everybody else on the road today. And really, what more can you ask for from a car like this? I mean, it's not going to be a big hot rod, but got this car for $12,000 not that long ago. I mean, this much car, it's absolutely fantastic. For dollar, I can't think of another car that gives you as much as this car gives you. It's absolutely fantastic. I know I keep saying that, but hopefully if I say it enough, it'll be clear. I really do like this car, and it is an absolute dream to drive. And just giving it that little bit of gush, giving it that general spool, all of that, it just comes together for an experience that's absolutely fantastic. Blasting through these canyon roads, it's like, you wouldn't think that a car like this would do well. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be some straight line machine, but it really isn't. Like, it has no problem doing what needs to be done on a road like this. I can't say really any other car can do that, especially with a car like this that can just go. I've driven this road before in the Mustang ahead of us, and when I drove there, I said this would be a great road for a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, something that you can open up and take these sweepers in. And honestly, I need to amend this statement because it's a road that you want to drive a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, or a Buick Ramshackle. Alright, so we have arrived at our super secret private location, and now he's going to teach me how to do a burnout in this car.
Alright, left foot brake,
Okay.
and then torque load it, and then if you want to do a burnout, just wait till it's all orange and then let off, basically. Give it a lot of gas, give it gas, give it gas, give it gas. There you go. There it is. There it is.
That was awesome.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, yes. You know, I was going to challenge you to a burnout contest, but I think I'm going to lose it. I don't think you can beat that. You can't beat that. But you know what? Screw it. We like doing burnouts. I want to see Max do a burnout in this. So, you know what? Let's see. We're going to get you in this car. You're going to do it. And then we'll pull out the Mustang and see
Let's do it.
how badly I can fail in the Mustang.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright, we switched drivers now. Let's see what Sam can do. Max.
See what
Alright,
Sam can do.
Alright. You got no one behind. Actually, you got someone coming up in a minute. Holy crap. Oh. Now tell me that's not satisfying.
It burns so much. Look at the cloud.
They have to turn their lights on to get through it.
Holy shit.
When that turbo kicked in.
Holy shit, yeah. It's just like slow and then it's so sorry. You can be parked forever.
Alright, now we're going to go back and disappoint you with the Mustang.
Well, the Mustang's still fun.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I feel like the Mustang, launching it is fun. But this thing just it keeps spinning the tires, so you don't feel as much power coming out because it's still burning the road as you go. So it doesn't pull you back as much. But
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Alright, so we're going to cut the cameras now. We're going to go swap cars, and then we'll see who can do the burnouts in the Mustang.
Good. There goes.
Alright, we're back in our super secret location with the Mustang this time. We're going to give it some revs. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn off the traction control. So we're going to go back and try that again. Handbrake didn't do shit.
No, it did not.
So
Just don't stand it.
I'm not going to try and stand it this time. Oh, but I need to do it. I'm going to dump it before I dump the clutch because we're on a hill.
no smoke.
Yeah, this car does not smoke its tires. It's weird.
It depends on the tire. It's just a tire thing. You can get tires that smoke more and smoke less. That was still fun though. That was close. I wonder if that left that left any left.
Well, we're gonna go back, and now it's your turn to try this one. I tried in yours. You're gonna try in mine, and we'll let the comment section and social media decide who wins this little burnout contest. All right, so we're back. We made a quick driver swap.
I'm just gonna turn around because there's a guy coming up behind me.
Well, we're not doing any speech. These cameras are still live. We're keeping that driver swap and everything.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get out of the way so I can not think rushed.
And yes, this road is private. It's just a private access road that we're using here. We're gonna reinstate that for our bad behavior.
Alright, let's do it.
All right, yeah, you do need the handbrake to hold it. There it is. Nope, you're not
in a second. I told you. I will miss shift in a second. Just go to third.
Yeah, just give it third at this point. All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. We hope you enjoyed our burnouts. That was a lot of fun to do. I absolutely loved driving that Buick GN. Now I've just got to find another way to let him give me the keys again. Anyway, please do like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. Let us know who won on social media, down in the comments below. And next week we will be back. We won't be in this car anymore, thank Christ. But we'll be back with the GN, doing another episode of the downside, going over some of the little niggles with that car. Max is going to be telling us a bit about the brakes.
Yeah.
And its unique system. Let's just say
gave it away. Why'd you give it?
It's a unique system.
Spoiler alert! It's the brakes.
But we'll be talking a bit more about that in detail. Then following that, on February 1st, we're having our first special episode. We're going on autocross with a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, and a Porsche. We're very excited to be doing that. So, until then, we'll see ya.